What is up, guys? It is the Redstone Scientist here. A few of you may have seen my post on Twitter that in the latest episode, episode 8 of Saved YouTube's Gems, there are only 4 gems featured instead of the usual 5. Now, I want to make very clear that this is not at all because the videos or creations are bad. Remember that all the nominees are in the saved folder for a reason. So I quickly wrote something up that I hope will give you all a little more insight into what goes through my mind when adding videos to the save folder, as well as picking videos to feature as gems. Keep in mind that I'm not sitting at my desk with a form or anything that I check things off of and write down scores for, so these aren't hard and fast rules. However, I think this video not only will help me curate the save folder and the YouTube's Gems series better, but also help you all understand it a little more as well. First of all, in order for a video to get into the save folder in the first place, it has to be a technical Minecraft video. This can mean technical survival stuff, redstone, command blocks, other Minecraft trickery, and I'll admit that I occasionally push the boundaries of what I qualify as a quote-unquote technical Minecraft video, but it's always very much worth it. So videos get put in the save folder for many different qualities. Sometimes a video is mainly in there for the quality of the video editing / production or the speaker. Sometimes the video is in there mainly for the content, i.e. the creation, and not the video quality itself. However, there is one thing that all videos in the save folder must have, and that's that every one of them be at least relatively interesting. The reason why it is interesting can vary. Sometimes it's interesting because the video keeps you engaged, other times it's because the creation keeps you engaged. However, the best videos in the saved folder, the ones that become gems on the series, usually keep you highly engaged in both areas, both in video and creation. Another way to think about this is the dichotomy between form versus function, or more accurately, form versus content. Now, you can think about the criteria for getting in the folder as 5 things, basically. Video form / quality, originality, wow factor, otherwise known as the quality of the creation itself, usefulness, whether the use comes from the creation or from the video or both, doesn't matter, and historical significance to the community. In other words, was it an important landmark video that marked a major step forward for the technical community? Now, in order to get into the save folder, a video must have a relatively high rating in at least one of those categories. Again, this whole system I'm describing is a way to communicate my thoughts to you. I don't actually sit down and fill out a form for each video. But yeah, so they have to receive a relatively high rating in at least one of those categories. The higher the rating, and the more criteria that receive those high ratings, the more likely it is to get into the folder. The criteria for getting considered as a gem, however, is a bit narrower. Now, remember, all the gems are chosen from the nominees in the save folder. So typically, you have to have relatively high ratings in both video quality / form, and at least one other category as well. In other words, typically the videos featured in the series have at least medium to high ratings in the video quality / form category, and excel in at least one other place. Now, that isn't a universal rule, however. Sometimes a creation can be so original, or so incredibly useful, or extremely cool, or so difficult to pull off that it can get featured regardless of whether or not the video quality / form was good. In the case of the upcoming episode 8, I felt that none of the 16 other nominees, meaning aside from the 4 I ended up picking, were able to either 1, get a medium to high score on video quality / form combined with at least one other area, or 2, the videos that didn't do so well in the quality / form department didn't excel to a sufficiently high enough degree in another category to merit its becoming a gem. Another key thing to keep in mind is that the standards for what can get into the save folder have changed a lot over time. As you go further down the really long playlist, you can see that I'm setting the bar higher and higher, mainly because too many videos were getting in too easily. So, the too long didn't listen, too long didn't read. Many videos meet the standard of excellence I expect for getting into the save folder, but don't meet the criteria to be featured as a gem. Hopefully that makes things clearer for you all. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe button, and make sure to check out the Saved YouTube's Gems series. Playlist will be on screen and in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.